Okay, since this is still early morning and I still need to make breakfast, let's go ahead and get a tofu scramble going. Like I said, that's my daily thing. Not daily, but I can tell you about 3-4 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's 1, 2, 3, and maybe Saturday. That's 4. So 3 to 4 times a week, I am eating a tofu scramble. So I cut my tofu and, as I call them, serving sizes like this. That's how I store it. And that's my last serving for this particular block. I take it, put it in a cheesecloth to get that excess liquid. Alright, and we have to cut some veggies. We got our tomato, we got our sweet pepper. I think I have some onions already cut. I already have some cut onions, so we're good on that. And my avocado is not ripe enough yet. So, mushrooms. Pull those mushrooms out, and we'll be using mushrooms as well. So, I have to cut this. That's my veggie prep today. Go ahead and get this pepper cut up. Of course, we're not using all of this, but I'll go ahead and cut it and prep it for other uses or other times. Keep your scraps for your homemade veggie broth. Where is my... This is my bag I got going on. Still got a full one in the freezer, but take it, put it in the freezer. And once it's full, make your homemade veggie broth. Okay. I'll cut my, see, this is so soft. I don't like my tomatoes this soft. I do not, but that's what you do. You don't have a choice in the matter when you don't pick your own vegetables. So that's what you get for grocery pickups. We'll cut that later. I'll cut that directly into my pan as I cook. All right, let's get it. Okay, we have our pan heated up, and we're just going to do a dry saute on our mushrooms. And that just means no oil, no water. Mushrooms have their own moisture. They will release it, and we do this. If some people, if you don't do it this way, then if you have like soft or mushy mushrooms, that's probably why, because you didn't get that extra liquid out. So we do this to get the extra liquid out, then to give it a different, different texture. I like mushrooms either way, but since I've learned this method, this is what I do. So, dry saute on the mushrooms. You see, it's releasing its own water or liquids, and that's what you want it to do. And we'll just dry saute it until it's pretty much, you'll be able to tell till it's dry, where it's pretty much released all its liquids. That's what we're going for. And we're doing this at a little over medium. Alright, so now dry saute, you can see all the moisture is pretty much gone out of, or I had to release from the mushroom. At this point, this is where we will add I'm adding grapeseed oil. Onions, however much you like. Add my sweet peppers, and we're just gonna throw it down. Okay, so you get those cooked up as much as you like. I usually turn it down to about 4 or right under medium before I add my tofu. I want the pan a little cooler. I want the heat a little lower. Just make a little circle for my tofu. Add a little bit more grapeseed oil. been in the cheesecloth. Just take it out and just crumble it right into the pan like so. And then I get my tofu seasoning, and this is the blend that I just threw together myself because these are the same spices I use all the time when I cook my tofu scramble. So I'll have those listed for you, but this is my tofu blend of those spices. And like I said, I use it all the time, so I'm like, just make it. I don't have to think about it. I already have it ready. Just like that. And we're just gonna this pan has some wear and tear. I've had it since I've been vegan, so over a year and a half. So that pretty look is gone. I clean it where I can get all of this off, but then it just comes right back. So it is what it is. Pretty gone. That's all. Pretty gone. Functionality still there. Alright. And as you know, tofu is, I wouldn't say it's already cooked. I guess, I mean, you don't have to cook it, put it that way. So, we're just getting those seasonings in. Pushing it around a little bit. As you can see, it gives that eggy texture, and that's what we're going for. This is my vegan egg, and that's why I guess eat it pretty much every day for breakfast. This is my tofu scramble or my egg scramble. Alright, so now I'm going to add my tomato. I usually just cut it right into the pan because it's just easier. And definitely because this one is so ripe, I'm going to cut it straight in the pan as well. So we can get all those juices right in the pan. And that should help deglaze the pan as well. Right like that. Hit it with a little bit more of my seasoning. You got to layer those seasonings, layer them. Alright. I don't like to cook my tomatoes too much, so just a little bit. And then we're going to add our spinach. Forgot about my spinach. Well, I forgot to mention it, but I didn't forget about it. Just do a handful of spinach. Looks like a lot, but you know it's gonna wilt down. Falling out. Get that back. We want all that. Alright, try to scrape the bottom of the pan, get all those flavors that's sticking to the pan in there. I'll take it off the heat a little bit. And all we need is that residual heat. And as the spinach releases moisture, I use it to help deglaze my pan as well. And just like that, this is our tofu scramble. Add a little bit more seasoning for that spinach that I put on. Just like this, that's our tofu scramble. Full of veggies. More like veggies with a hint of tofu. But 3 to 4 times a week. That's what the girl has for breakfast. And that's done. Let's get it plated. And we got that thing plated. This is what that tofu scramble is looking like. Let's get close and personal. Alright, tofu scramble. Close and personal. Looks very scrumptious, I must say. Looks very eggy. So this is your egg substitute. Got that mushroom coffee on the side right there. Yes. Yes. Let's get it tasted. Alright, tofu scramble, girl, is very familiar. Like I say, 3 to 4 times a day, this is what I eat. On regular. It's good. You got the tofu, subbing for eggs, doing this thing, onions and peppers and spinach, all the veggies, tomatoes. Can't get no better. Can't get any more plant-based than this. I like to hit it with some sriracha. Sometimes I go without it. I would have some avocados on top of this, but my avocados are not ripe yet. And then I would just put some sriracha on top. Sometimes I add jalapeno peppers. It just depends on how I feel. And this is a success, like always. That's sriracha. Sriracha is srirachin. Okay. Let me go sit down. Enjoy my breakfast. Yes.